Hey guys, what's up? It's John here again today from Toxic Spikes, bringing you another narrated Pokemon Black and White Wi-Fi battle. This was a battle I had against HookemHorns from the Smogon Wi-Fi Battle Finder, which is a new feature to me. I'm sure it's been around for quite some time now, but getting back into battling, it's actually really handy. So I'm going to lead off with my Doug Trio here. He's got Ferrothorn, and that's just a bad news Bears matchup right there. That is not good. So I'm going right out to my Trondemir, who walls him entirely. And I'm just gonna Spore. This is a bulk up set, and apparently that's the the popular thing to do with Breloons these days. I always assumed sub Focus Punch was the best because that's what everyone did last generation and at the beginning of 5th gen when no one really knew about this whole bulk up set shenanigans. But yeah, so I'm trying it out, and I don't really get to do much this game because apparently Gliscors like to carry acrobatics and fight gen these days. I don't know why. But, so that's going to take me down, but at least this Gliscor is pretty useless now. It doesn't have an item, so I can go out to my Disable Gengar, another new set to me. I never knew that Disable was a viable move now, but apparently its mechanics have been changed, and it actually rules. So I know he has sub and acrobatics, and if I was a betting man, I'd say he had Earthquake. So it's all about finding out what that 4th move is, and it's Swords Dance. So now I know that as long as he uses acrobatics on me, I can just disable that, and there's no way he can hit me for any damage because I have Levitate. And that's what I love about Disable, is that if you use it right, you can basically wall anything as Gengar, because he's got or you can wall a lot of things as Gengar, because if they have a fighting move, because I know a lot of people like to go for that rock fighting coverage, stuff like that. They say it's quote-unquote perfect coverage, but you disable that rock move, now they can't hit you. And this is another case here where, his only other move's a ground move, so he's got to switch out. So now he goes out to a, I forget what that thing's named, Hydreigon, yes, I got it. And yeah, I'm just going to go for the Focus Blast, because I know it's probably going to do a ton of damage to him. It's going to do tons of damage, and it brings me down to, like, almost nothing. He Dark Pulses me, and I know I'm going to outspeed him, because Gengar is just really freaking fast. And, yeah, and if you've noticed, I pretty much haven't lost any health at all, because my lefties just give me back everything the substitute took away. I just go for the Shadow Ball to be safe, too, to finish him off. Now he's going to go out to his Tyranitar, and I hate weather teams in general, because, I don't know, they just seem to be very stall-oriented teams. But I go out to my my Scrafty here, and now I was like, you know what, I don't care what people say, I'm not running Dragon Dance. I really like the bulk up set, it's so much better on Scrafty. It just provides my team with a wall, and if you haven't noticed, this team's a little hyper offensive, and I need more kind of bulky pokes, especially when you got stuff like Doug Trio and Gengar, who are really frail and can't take a whole lot of hits. I mean, obviously, when played right, my Gengar can take a lot of hits because of sub and disable, but at the same time, he really doesn't have a whole lot of defense. So Scrafty here is just eating these Fire Blasts for breakfast, and you know what, there's going to be a couple points in this battle you might say I got lucky, but this dude just got 2 burns in a row on Fire Blast. If I didn't have Shed Skin, do you know how devastating that would have been? Plus I'm taking all this residual damage from Sandstorm and Burn, but I know if I play my cards right here, I'm going to get a very, very set up Scrafty. I almost said very fed Scrafty there, because in League of Legends, that's what you say when someone's gotten a lot of kills and they're very hard to stop. But yeah, so my Shed Skin is such an amazing ability. It just randomly cures you of status ailments, and so if I use Rest, it can cure me in my sleep, which is really nice. I just go for a bulk up here again. I know he's got that acrobatics, but I'm at +2 defense. He's not really going to be doing much, and it's only 2 times effective. So he goes for the acrobatics here. Oh, that's what it is. Acrobatics does more damage if you don't have an item. Okay, interesting strategy. Fair enough. I just realized that now. But yeah, he does about half with it, but then I just Drain Punch him for the kill. I get a crit, didn't matter, because +2 Scrafty, I'm not killing him anyways. And then right here, I think he goes out to his Rotom Wash. Another poke that I really don't like in this generation. He just has amazing typing. He walls a lot of things. His only weakness really is to grass, and unless you're running gravity, which you know what it does. And yeah, how many grass type attackers are there really? And then you'll notice here too, I mean, he hits 2 hydro pumps in a row, which isn't really hacks, but I mean, yeah, that's pretty lucky. I've missed so many hydro pumps in my day, so now I'm down to 76, so I'm thinking, you know what, Scrafty got his two KOs there. It's looking like his time has come. I mean, he's at 76 health, and now he sends out a Victini. I'm like, there's no way he's going to finish me off, and he misplays. He thinks I'm going to try and save my Scrafty and switch out to something else, so he U-turns for switch advantage. I just decide to stay in and, like, you know, whatever, Drain Punch, hopefully I'll get some back, and he switches out to his Ferrothorn, and I'm like, yes! Unfortunately, though, he's going to have Iron Barbs, Rocky Helmet, and Sandstorm. Man, does that do a lot of damage. I haven't really seen a Rocky Helmet Ferrothorn before, but right here, I'm like, you know what? I do make a kind of risky play, I'm not going to lie. I could have just finished off his Ferrothorn there. I know he's got that Victini, though, and he's not going to make the same mistake twice, so if I just go ahead and destroy his Ferrothorn here, I'm going to take so much residual damage that even if I do live, I'm going to be living with like 10 health. He's going to go into Victini, he's going to stop me with whatever that fire move that Victini has these days is. So now he's going to seed me, and I'm like, crap, he's going to be doing so much residual damage now. Sandstorm, Leech Seed, Rocky Helmet, and Iron Barbs. I need to one-shot him next time I wake up. And that's another thing, Shed Skin is random, so I can't really rely on it a whole lot. He does miss a Power Whip, but you know what, that's one thing about his team that if I had to make a criticism, I would. So many of his pokes have these huge, you know, amazing moves, like these huge high damage output, but like they're very risky moves, like Hydro Pump, Fire Blast, Power Whip. They're all 80 accuracy moves. There's a good chance you're gonna miss those. And if I had to make a guess, I'd say his Hydreigon probably had Focus Blast. So I mean, yeah, that's the risk you run when you're running all these high damage moves. That's why some people just like to be safer and, you know, they'll just go with the flamethrower, stuff like that. Make sure you're okay with it. So right here, he's gonna. I'm assuming his Tyranitar is a special set at this point. And even if it was a mixed tar, I doubt he's gonna go for any physical moves because I'm so bulky at this point because of the. I think I've had 2 or 3 bulk. Yeah, 2 bulk ups at this point. And now I'm like, good game, Scrafty sweep, feels good, man. So yeah. I hope you guys enjoyed this. His Victini is going to V-create. That was the name of the move. And that leads me to my question of the day. What is your least favorite type of team to face? Mine would have to be weather teams, especially the rain teams, because there's so much sustain, they stall so well, they're so hard to kill. It's just so many things synergize with them. And rain went from being hyper offensive at the beginning with, you know, Swift Swim to just being full-on stall. With things like Vaporeon's hydration, whatever it is that cures status ailments of rain. So anyways, if you like the vid, rate, comment, sub, and I will see you next time. Peace, guys.